Good evening, everyone. My name is Shannon. This is Flight Life Budgets. Today is February 22nd, and I received my federal income tax return, and I'm going to be cash stuffing $2,935 of it. I've tried filming this several times, and it always ends up being about an hour, so I'm hoping I can speed through this. I have my iPad here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is $140 into Merry Cashmas, and I have already gone ahead and colored everything in. Obviously, if I've done this video so many times, it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and get 140, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 40. So yeah, I've tried recording this many times. It always ends up being very long. So I'm going to try to get this in under 20 minutes. All right, so we've got 140 in there. Into birthdays, we're doing 100. My mother is getting 50. The next birthday coming up is my daughter-in-law. She is getting 20. And then my grandson, even though his birthday is not until January of next year, I still want to make sure that he has a separate birthday from Christmas. So he is getting 30. Then we're going to go into budget with Ira. Now I already, because I have recorded this, I've already pulled the cards. So for wild card, I pulled an 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. For solo, I pulled a wild card and said it was going to be 10. We're going to do 5s. Fortune, I pulled, pardon me, the devil, and that is 15. As I said in my last video, I did our day of action on the 13th, and it strained my vocal cords, and I've just had a cough ever since. Gone to the doctor, it's nothing. I don't know what to do. For Neon Challenge, I did it, and it was 23. For Advent 2024, I am going to do 60. All right. For my Life Happens, this is my month ahead binder. In car payment, I had 200. In car insurance, I had 50. My mobile phone, I had 150. My goal is to actually have 2 months of bills, have 1 month in my binder and 1 month in my checking account before I get paid. For my subscriptions, this is 50. This includes the Apple subscriptions. Pardon me. So it includes Apple subscriptions, and I know I have on here 250, and I know that is not the case, but I actually think 50 almost covers most of them. And then I have Discover, I had 100, that is my credit card. I want to have the full credit line amount in my envelope, so if I spend money, I will pay it off right away. And then in this one, it is my annual pass to Walt Disney World, and I want to be able to pay that in cash. It's coming, it was up for renewal, so I already renewed it for the 2024 year, but for 2025, I do want to pay for it in cash. And then my emergency fund actually comes from a different challenge, so let me put that aside. Get my smaller Life Happens. This is my other sinking funds. The first thing we're going to do is put 104 into February, and I have already colored all of these in. 20, 40, 60, 81. Somebody is smoking outside, and I have my window open, and I am allergic to smoke, which is probably what is keeping me the continual coughing. All right. So I am going to go ahead and put this in here. I'm not going to count it because that's what was making my last video so long. But I will do a cash condensing and counting video at a later time. This one I borrowed money from, so I need $134 to go. Nope, I'm sorry, that was a different one. In this one, it's a $300 challenge, and I have 30, so I need 270. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. All right, and then that brings this up to the full 300. I did borrow 195 out of here for pardon me, my trip to Japan when I saw my grandson, and then I wanted to finish out to make it 300. In this one, I've got 50, and I colored it all in, so it's another 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. All right. I also colored all of these in. And in here I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 25, 50, 75, 100, 125. So I need 50, 100, 50, 250. I'm saving for a tattoo for myself and my 18-year-old. I promised him that when he turned 18, I would pay for his first tattoo, and he knows what he wants, and he's going to get it. Into Disney is going to be 470. So 1, 2, 3, 250, 3, 350, 4, 50, 60, 70. And then I actually need an additional 90 in there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90 that I also borrowed when I went to Narita, or to Japan, to visit my son and my grandson, and when I took them to Universal and all that. All right, because then that fills it and then kept me with these 3. In medical, I'm going to do 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And 30, 60, 90. So I have 90 in there. This is where my emergency fund is coming from. So this, I finished the budget with Ira bingo. It needed an extra $22. So 10, 20, 21, 22. And so this is 90. I'll go ahead and give this a quick count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, 10. So there's 90 in there. And that's going to go right into here, into my emergency fund. This was a free envelope from Budget with Ira with an order that I had placed during one of his lives, but I don't have any pets, so I don't need vet bills yet. Who knows, I might get a pet in the future. My brother has a pet, but I don't. So we'll put that in there. Okay. And And then I need my savings challenge. Pardon me. I'm going to keep coughing, and I apologize. It drives me nuts that I cough so much. Real quick, need to go to a different screen here. So $475 is what I have to put into here. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 5. So real quick, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. Perfect. And that actually gets me all the way through March in this beautiful penny challenge, budget with Ira savings challenge, penny savings challenge, including leap year. So when I got it, it was December. I was able to put August and September into it, and October and November. And then with this check, I put December. Oops. I put December. I already had January. I have all of February. I don't know if you can see it. There are little tiny dots above the numbers for February and March, and that lets me know how far I've already gone up. So I have $484.03 in my penny challenge. And I just want to make sure that I have the right amount in my tattoo fund. 1, 2, 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 350, 370, 375. Perfect. Okay. So with what's left, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. So I will stuff that in another video because this one is getting pretty lengthy and I want to try and keep these short and to keep me accountable. If you like the content, please give me a like, comment, subscribe, and share if you so choose. It would mean the world to me, and I will see you in my next cash stuffing video.